Standoff, a situation in which agreement in an argument does not seem possible. The police managed to end the 15-hour standoff with the armed suspect safely. Barricaded, blocked or defended with a barrier. The suspect barricaded himself inside the building and refused to come out. Explosive, able or likely to cause an explosion. Authorities discovered an explosive device hidden inside the passenger's baggage. Primaries, elections to select candidates for a principal election. The high-stakes primaries will determine who runs for the mayor of the city. Cliffhanger, a situation or story that is exciting because its outcome is uncertain. The mayoral race ended in a cliffhanger, forcing a runoff election next month. Toll booth, a small kiosk where a driver pays a toll. A tragic accident occurred when a speeding truck crashed directly into a beach toll booth. Outfielder, a baseball player who plays in the outfield. The outfielder tried to catch the fly ball, but it hit his head instead. Squad, a small group of people trained to work together. The bomb squad was called to the scene to investigate the suspicious package. Makeshift, temporary and of low quality, but used because of a sudden need. The suspect attempted to construct a makeshift detonator using wires and batteries. Detonator, a device used to make a bomb explode. Police found a detonator connected to wires hidden underneath his shirt. Offender, a person who enters into a formal offense or breaks a law. The police revealed that the suspect was a registered sex offender with a long criminal past. Dishonorably, in a way that causes a loss of respect or approval. The soldier was dishonorably discharged from the army after going missing without leave. Grievances, complaints about a wrong or unfair treatment. In the online video, the man expressed his grievances regarding a past legal conviction. Prior, existing or coming before in time or order. Investigators are looking into his prior criminal record to find a motive. Conviction, a formal declaration that someone is guilty of a criminal offense. His anger stemmed from a conviction he believed was completely unfair. Alarming, causing worry or fear. The close encounter between the two passenger jets in midair was truly alarming. Allegedly, reportedly or supposedly, but without proof. The scientists allegedly smuggled dangerous viral samples into the laboratory. Detonated, exploded or caused to explode. If the device had detonated near the window, it would have caused severe cabin pressure loss. Convicted, found guilty of a crime by a court of law. If convicted of the charges, the executive faces up to 5 years in prison. Paranoia, a mental condition characterized by delusions of persecution. The official report noted that the individual had a long medical history of paranoia. Gulf, a deep inlet of the sea almost surrounded by land. Rising tensions forced international allies in the Gulf region to strengthen security. Fiercest, most violent or aggressive. The city experienced its fiercest military strikes since the peace agreement was signed. Evade, escape or avoid, especially by cleverness or trickery. The oil tanker attempted to evade the naval blockade by turning off its tracking system. Blockade, an act of sealing off a place to prevent goods or people from entering. Ships were positioned around the port to enforce a strict economic blockade. Moderate, average in amount, intensity, quality, or degree. Some politicians suggested a more moderate approach to handling foreign conflicts. Congressional, relating to a national legislative body. The president cannot continue military funding without explicit congressional approval. Symbolic, serving as a visible sign or representation of something. Although the new vote is largely symbolic, it represents a strong political rebuke. Rebuke, an expression of sharp disapproval or criticism. The council issued a sharp rebuke against the leader's unilateral decision. Networking, the linking of computers or communication systems. The company supplied advanced networking and security equipment to foreign clients. Showdown, a final test or confrontation to settle a dispute. The two leading political candidates are headed for a dramatic showdown this autumn. Endorsed. Declared one's public approval or support of. The candidate who was publicly endorsed by the former leader suffered an unexpected defeat. Conservative. Holding traditional values and cautious about change. The Conservative council member criticized the current mayor during the debate. Skew. To change or influence something so that it is not accurate. Mail-in ballots often skew toward one political party during early counts. Utterly, completely, or totally. The witness was utterly shocked by the sudden outbreak of violence in the street. Dispatchers. People who receive and transmit official messages. Emergency dispatchers heard sounds of a struggle during the desperate phone call. Overboard. From a ship or boat into the water. The passenger reportedly fell overboard and was quickly swept away by strong currents. Coastline. The outline of a coast, especially with regard to its shape. Search teams are scouring the rocky coastline looking for missing tourists. Remarkably, in a way that is worthy of attention or striking. Remarkably, the child suffered only minor scratches after the terrible car crash. Index. An alphabetical list of names or subjects or a systematic guide. Let us now turn our attention to the index of other international news. Derailing. Causing a train to leave its tracks. The collision with a large truck resulted in several train cars derailing. Indefinitely. For an unlimited or unspecified period of time. The local highway will remain closed indefinitely due to severe structural damage. Journal. A newspaper or magazine that deals with a particular subject. A new study published in a medical journal links diet to brain health. Fly ball. A ball that is hit high into the air in a baseball game. The baseball player ran quickly toward the fly ball but missed the catch.